I've seen this in a video about confidence where a woman said that you are a great man and you deserve sexual fulfillment in life. I just thought to myself, could you imagine a woman saying that to you? Could you imagine a woman saying you're a great man and you deserve sexual fulfillment in life? Even if you were having issues with your spouse, if she said that, I can't imagine it not having an impact on the way that I receive rejection. Just to acknowledge me as a person in such a caring way may help to bring down a barrier. All too often in life, the barrier for me has been if I deserve love or am I worthy of intimacy? I think hearing a message like this could go a long way to not being a victim and getting back some of that alpha male.
The following program is intended for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
This I've got to see. It's worth watching, so stay tuned.
So what do you guys see here? What do you think about this? If this man was sitting across the bar from you, if he was a buddy of yours, what might you mirror back to him, or what would you do if you were him? So he's basically saying, if a woman can validate me and say I'm a great man and I deserve sexual fulfillment in life, how great that would be, basically. Like how that would go a long way toward becoming an alpha male and not being a victim. Just acknowledging this in a caring way may take down a barrier. What would you say about this? Come on in, unmute yourself. This man is a friend of yours sitting across from you. You're going to be real and you also want to support him, right? But you're not going to BS him. What would you say? Unmute yourself. Come on in.
Why don't you believe that for yourself?
Yeah, Patrick, say more. Why don't you believe that for yourself?
Why is he waiting for her to give him that acknowledgement? And why doesn't he believe that he's a great man and that he deserves sexual fulfillment in his life and that that's something that he should live by?
Well, I'll play this guy for a second, right? Well, because it's nice. Like it feels good when she does that. Wouldn't it be great? Like help us not fight as much. It'd bring down a barrier. I'm reading it here again. Like it helped me be like more alpha, if I like would get that from her.
I kind of feel like that's the exact opposite of being alpha, is waiting for her to do that for you. I think that if you believed that in your own mind, it would change the things that she said about you and would probably bring down the barrier on itself versus waiting for her to do it for you.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that, right? So the coaching question, Patrick, right, is have you had that happen in your life, or how can you relate to that yourself?
Of course. I don't think I'd be here if I didn't.
Sure.
But I also think that over the last few years that I've been doing this work, that validation from her has been less and less important in my brain, to the point where I respect her opinions. I respect them, but they don't make me or change me.
That's beautiful. Do you have a hard time with that? Does it come and go? Some days it's easier, some days it's tough, or do you feel pretty kicking ass right now?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely comes and goes. It comes in waves, and there's certain times, and it usually has to do with my sleep and work schedule that, I'll be more in a more emotional place if I'm less rested. And I can be more like logical and understand what I bring to the table if I'm more rested or less stressed, those kind of things. So, but I try to have a really great routine every day. I try to stick with my schedule and my, I've got a daily mantras and meditations and appreciations that I do every day and gratitudes that help me to, prepare for those ups and downs throughout the day, that I can respond to them versus react to them.
Yeah, I love it, Patrick. That's fantastic. And, I'll say that it's about doing lots of small things. It feels like to me when you're saying that, right? It's okay. Let me get a bunch of base hits here. I'm not trying to swing for the fences every single day, right, and then give myself a hard time, right? If I don't get a home run every single day, and it gives us some perspective. Yeah.
It's something similar that I teach my teams at work, that those small daily habits that I do every day are the foundations of the life that I'm trying to build. Right. And the successes that I'm going to have is all based on the discipline that I bring to the table.
Yeah. Phenomenal. Thanks for jumping in, Patrick, man. Good to see you.
To watch the rest of this episode for free and other episodes, go to greatmenmovemountains.com/VIP. Punch in your info and watch the rest for free.
Get more affection, love, and sex in your marriage. Get less paralyzing fear and rejection. Never miss an episode. Watch anytime, anywhere, 3 a.m. on the toilet. Get full episodes. GreatMenMoveMountains.com/VIP. The C Note Show.